Hey bunny fans, so it's Halloween here in Ireland today, and I know in the UK you guys have Bonfire Night coming up, and we're coming into the season where there's a lot of fireworks around. We'll be having New Year's Eve in the not too distant future, and over Christmas, sometimes fireworks are let off as well. So here are my top 10 tips for keeping your fur baby safe and happy and healthy during fireworks season. Tip number one, bring your fur baby indoors. So even if your fur baby normally lives outdoors in a shed or a hutch set up in the garden, do bring them indoors just for the night. This might mean setting up a temporary pen or cage. It's okay if it's smaller than they're used to. It just means they'll be safer inside. They're less likely to hear the fireworks as well, so they'll be much more comfortable. Tip number two, create a safe hiding space for them. So as best you can, muffle the sounds. You could set up some kind of a fort setup for them with blankets and duvets, and that will keep it nice and quiet for them and mean that they don't hear the fireworks as much. Tip number three, make sure that you pet proof wherever your pet is going to be, because if they're anxious, they're likely to chew or dig. So don't leave anything around that they could chew, like wires or skirting boards or anything that you don't want them to chew. Make sure that you've pet proofed it before you put them in. Tip number four, your fur baby might really want to be with you, so give them lots of reassurance and cuddles. Tip number five, make sure that all the doors and windows are securely closed, particularly before you answer the door, because an anxious bunny might just bolt off and try and escape. Tip number six, if your rabbit is microchipped, make sure that their microchip is up to date with your correct address and contact details on it, just in case they do actually manage to escape. Tip number seven, keep celebratory foods out of the way. There's an awful lot of junk food around over Bonfire Night, Halloween, and Christmas, so do make sure that you don't leave anything like that lying around where your rabbit might help themselves to it. Tip number eight, play soothing music. There's lots of amazing rabbit music on Spotify and also on YouTube. Bunnies, I find, also tend to like meditation music. I often play Barry White when I'm bonding bunnies, and this can be something they find very relaxing as well. So anything like that that you can play will help muffle the sounds of the fireworks and also to help them feel more relaxed. Tip number nine, keep your fur baby busy. If you can keep them busy and occupied, they're going to notice a lot less what's going on outside the house. Things like a small animal Kong that you can fill with treats, snuffle mats, or puzzle boards will keep them busy, or you can use treat balls or slow feeders. Ideally, if this is something they've never had access to before and it's new and exciting, that's going to keep them even more busy. Or you can change up what's in it from their normal treats as well. Do beware of gut stasis though, and don't give them treats they haven't had before or go overboard on the vegetable. Tip number 10, if your rabbit is particularly anxious, get them some anti-anxiety meds from the vet. Gabapentin is now being prescribed for rabbits who are in stressful situations. So your vet may prescribe that for you if your rabbit is particularly anxious. You can also try sprinkling dried lavender or chamomile onto their hay because that's very calming. Or you can buy something like a pet remedy, which is available online and in pet shops. You can use a plug-in in the room that your rabbit is going to be in, or you can spray the blankets and their surrounding environment, or you can use wipes to wipe onto their fur, and that helps them to feel much more relaxed. I hope those tips really helped you, and I hope that you have a really lovely Halloween or bonfire night and that your buddy stays happy and healthy and you have fun as well. See you soon.